Alrighty, guys. Real quick, we're gonna do a quick mic test. Okay. All right. Mic test. Mic test. One, two. Okay. Give me a second here, guys. I always seem to start off these live streams, and I'm never ready for them. But man, do we have a lot to talk about, you guys? So much to talk about. Okay. Mic test. One, two. One, two. All right. Let's do this. Sorry, there was a little bit of playback earlier. Alrighty, guys. Hey there, guys. My name is Brandon, aka Suns Geek, and if it has to deal with the Phoenix Suns, I'm going to make a video about it. And you guys, let's talk about this Phoenix Suns versus Los Angeles Lakers game. This game was an absolute nightmare to start things off, you guys. The Los Angeles Lakers opened up this game in the fourth quarter, 43-17. It was an absolute nightmare for the Suns. And that was kind of the story of the game up until the fourth quarter, which I am going to talk about later. Just give me one more second, you guys. I apologize. All right, there we go. But yeah, you guys, this first, I'm going to turn down my microphone a little bit. This first quarter was just absolutely a nightmare. Like I said, 43-17. The Suns just looked tired out there. They looked like they were standing around on defense. They looked like they were just staring at the ball. It was an embarrassing effort in the first half. And, the Lakers were just scoring easily. The Suns started off 0 for 5. It was 21-10 early in the first quarter. And it was the Lakers were 11 for 11 shooting at one point, which is absolutely awesome for them, but terrible for the Suns. So just a really bad first quarter for the Phoenix Suns and really just a bad first half. And you got to kind of make the point here. On this Phoenix Suns channel, I do try to break down each and every single positive for the Phoenix Suns. And in my opinion, if the Suns wouldn't have had the first half they had, but did have the second half they had, they would have probably won this game. If you guys did not know, Ricky Rubio did go down with the ankle injury late in the fourth. So fingers crossed. I hope he's okay because he's been like the heart and soul of this team in a way. So we really got to hope that Ricky Rubio is okay. This season has been plagued with injuries, not just the Phoenix Suns, just the entire NBA has been plagued with injuries. So I really hope that really hope that Ricky Rubio is okay. Um, so let's keep talking about this game. One thing that I noticed early on was the Lakers' points in the paint. Now I understand that DeAndre Ayton was coming off the bench, but I think that the Lakers had like 30 something points in the paint to the Suns 8, which is absolutely crazy. And that was just like in the first half. Real quick, you guys, just one more time. I just want to double check. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the microphone too loud? Is it too quiet? Let me know in the comments. I'll give it a second. All right. So I think we're good. All right, cool. We're good. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Real quick, also, you guys, I'm going to be opening it up to the comments later in this live stream. And for those of you who tuned into my last live stream, I was a little bit sick and I wasn't really feeling 100%. So that's why I didn't really have any energy or effort in that live stream. I wanted to make it up with this live stream. I have also been announcing that I'm probably going to live streaming every Phoenix Suns game for the rest of the season. That being said, if I do go to the game, it probably won't happen. Um, so let me just move this light. We're having so many technical difficulties here at Suns Geek. All right. But continuing on with the game thoughts, the Lakers put up 74 points in the first half. They were up by 33, which was absolutely miserable. It was a terrible, embarrassing effort from the Phoenix Suns. I saw that on ESPN stats and info that the Lakers led the Suns by 33 at halftime, 74 to 41 is February 19th, 2008, where they led the Hawks by 36. And then in the shot clock era since 1954-55, teams are 101 to 1 when leading by 33 points at halftime, which is absolutely crazy, you guys. Um, that's from ESPN stats and info. Amazing statistic. I want to know what that one team is that my cat's meowing. I'm sorry, you guys, but I want to know what that one team is that beat that team that was up 33. But again, guys, speaking of that, the Suns did a great job of coming back into this game. Like I said, I was going to talk about the fourth quarter a little bit later. Um, DeAndre Ayton, you guys, he's going to take a while to get back into the swing of things. I thought that he had a good statistical game, and I will give him props. I feel like as the game went on, he got a little bit better. He had a little bit of small victories here and there, but I'm going to take off my headphones too. But he just looked like he was really struggling out there. There was one point where um, Devin Booker kind of threw him a bounce pass off a pick and roll, and he just lost it. There were times where he just looked slow out there, and it's going to take him a while, you guys. Because here's my thing with DeAndre Ayton: is obviously you were suspended for 25 games, and sure you were practicing. You were practicing with the team, but it's not like you were playing against Anthony Davis. It's not like you were playing against Nikola Jokic. Like you were playing against like Aaron Baines and Czech Diallo. You guys get my point. Like, the best teacher is experience, and DeAndre Ayton needs to just get more playing time, which I wonder how long they're going to keep him on the bench. Um, I don't know. I just feel like there needs to be a game where he plays like 40 minutes. I don't know, just so he can get back into the swing of things. I don't know. That's that's just my opinion anyways, but again, I feel like he did have a couple small victories out there. He had a couple fast break dunks, he had a few good rebounds. Again, he had a good statistic game, but he just really looked not right out there. um Tyler Johnson was a huge impact in my opinion. Now it's funny. The box score, he only had 6 points on the box score, but he played 15 minutes. But I think Monty Williams was like, look, we need some help out here. We need some veteran experience. And even though Tyler Johnson only did score 6 points in 15 minutes, I felt like he was a big boost for the Phoenix Suns. That's just my opinion. I know that there's a lot of people who do not like Tyler Johnson out there. And I wonder if it's just because of his contract. He's never been like the best player in the league or anything, but I wonder if Suns fans do not like him because of his contract. That's that's just my personal opinion. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like his biggest fan or anything, but um, you know, just a thought on Tyler Johnson. Um, Another good thing too was the Phoenix Suns had 38 points in the third quarter. The Lakers only had 27. And you got to kind of wonder if Frank Vogel should have sat LeBron and AD earlier in the third, because if I'm correct, they played the entire third quarter because I think that he thought they were going to win. The Suns came back into it. They did not quit. So despite what you guys think about tonight's game, the Suns did not quit. Obviously, I want the Phoenix Suns to win every game, but they won in the effort column. They won the third quarter. They definitely fought back in the fourth. The Suns had open looks. The ball just wasn't going in. The Suns started 5 for 5 from the fourth quarter. Um, Mikal Bridges blocked LeBron James, which was pretty awesome. But again, you guys, let's go back to that first quarter. 43 to 17 in that first quarter. The Lakers started off the game 11 for 11. Booker had a good start. I'm going to talk about Devin Booker in a little bit, but man, it was just all about that first half, you guys. That's basically it. It's just again, I'll say this like I said earlier in the live stream is if the Suns would have had a better first half, we probably would have won this game. So that's just my opinion, anyways. We're gonna look at the box scores real quick. We're gonna talk about the Lakers for a minute, and then I really do want to talk about a few players on the Suns. So Anthony Davis, had a pretty big game: 26 points, 11 rebounds. He shot 9 for 16. LeBron James, being LeBron James, 31 points, 12 assists, 13 rebounds. And real quick, I think Mikal Bridges did a pretty good job late in the game on LeBron James. I mean, he's obviously unstoppable. I also noticed that in the fourth quarter, LeBron would get open for screens and he'd be on the left or right 3 point corner and he'd be mismatched with like Aaron Baines. So I think the Suns did their best on LeBron, but he had 31 points, 13 rebounds, and 12 assists, and he only missed 10 shots. So LeBron obviously doing LeBron type things. Oh, and can you tell me, I'm looking at the box score right now, how is JaVale McGee a plus 20 in the plus minus column? And he only had 3 points and 4 assists. How's that plus 20? I've never understood that. Another thing too that kind of sums up this game is Avery Bradley of all players played 30 minutes. He missed 2 shots and he had 18 points. That's got to sum up your night. I mean, Kyle Kuzma, we all know he can score. He had 19 points. But again, the fact that Avery Bradley had 18 points, oh man, that just shows a lot about this game tonight, you guys. And it's crazy too. It's like the fact that getting a player like Anthony Davis can just turn around your whole team. I don't know. That's wild, you guys. So speaking of statistics, Devin Booker had 32 points, 7 assists, shot 11 for 20 from the field. This is now his fourth straight game with 30 plus points or more, which is absolutely awesome. Kelly Oubre had 26 points tonight. DeAndre Ayton had 16 points, 14 rebounds, 7 for 13 from the field. So, like I said, DeAndre Ayton had a good statistical game, but he's really going to need to get back into rhythm. Um, he just needs to figure it out. He just needs to play more and get more minutes. And, you know, the best teacher is experience. That's all I got to say. And once again, you guys, if you are tuning in, this is the Phoenix Suns at Los Angeles Lakers post game live stream. My name is Brandon, aka Suns Geek, and I will be opening up to the comments. I'm looking at them right now, and there's a whole bunch of comments. So keep putting comments in there. Ask me questions, and I will open it up very soon to the questions and comments. All right. But yeah, guys. Like I said, I guess a lot of this was just really about the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of this game was huge for the Phoenix Suns. At one point, I think it was an 8 point game. Um, I also want to talk about Dario Sarge for a minute. I don't know if there's like an injury going on because we all know Frank Kaminsky's injured right now. But excuse me, I just feel like Dario Sarge has been struggling. I mean, there was one game where I think he had like 11 points, 10 rebounds recently, but I feel like he's been struggling. I feel like he's been getting, limited minutes and just shots aren't going in for him, and he's not really being the rebounder that he can be. I mean, if you look at Dario's numbers this year, he really has had some big rebounding games, but I don't know what's going on with Dario Sarge. Frank Kaminsky has been injured, like I noted. And I know that Suns fans are hard on Frank Kaminsky. I'm not saying we would have won the game if Frank Kaminsky was in, but no Frank Kaminsky tonight. He hasn't really played that much. I kind of wonder if there's a Frank Kaminsky trade on the horizon. Um, I don't know, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna open it up to the comment section. We're going to start from the very top, and I'm going to just try to read as many as possible. And once again, thank you guys so much for letting me know about the microphone. I'm a one man show here at Suns Geek, so you guys are my feedback here. All right, so shout out to Kenyon real quick. I hope I'm saying your name right. He always leaves the comment, smash that like button. So guys, smash that like button. Thank you, Kenyon. Um, Kermit the Frog says Tyler Johnson needs to get cut. Well, he definitely didn't get cut tonight because I think he played a great game. Shout out to you, Zach. I always see you in these live streams. DJ Mike, what's up, man? You're always here. You're always commenting. You're always watching my videos. I appreciate that. They need to put Aiton back into the starting lineup. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I just feel like he needs to play a game where he gets 40 minutes, and then we can really see what DeAndre Ayton's about. But he looked like he really struggled in the Portland game. Um, but it's hard. I mean, Portland has Hassan Whiteside, and the Lakers have Anthony Davis. So it's like in a league full of point guards, there are some really good centers out there. And DeAndre Ayton's what, 21 years old? He's in the second year. He was suspended 25 games. It's like it's going to take him a while to get like an Anthony Davis elite center level. But that's the pressure on DeAndre Ayton right now, you guys, is he has a lot to live up to. And I'm not just talking about Luka Doncic or however you say his last name. I'm terrible at saying his last name, but just the fact that he needs to get to at least an all-star level, and he's got to do it fast. I'm not saying it has to happen this year, but it's got to happen soon. He's got to live up to that number one overall pick. And I feel like he really owes Phoenix Suns fans a lot because of him getting suspended. Like he will never forget that, and I hope that he learned his lesson. Shout out to a Lakers fan who I don't know if he's still in this chat, but he said, "Wow, I thought you guys were going to win, but good game." Um, he said that we played bad in the second half, and this is a Lakers fan saying that. So at least we know that not all Lakers fans are stubborn. Yep, Devin Booker, 32.7 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Um, Somebody asked, "Do I live in Phoenix?" Yes, I do live in Phoenix. Kermit the Frog asks, "Tell me if you agree we should cut Tyler Johnson." We're not going to cut Tyler Johnson. I get that you probably don't like Tyler Johnson, but we're not going to cut Tyler Johnson because one, I don't think that would financially work, and that's just not something the Phoenix Suns are going to do. Um, if this were like some G League player, yeah, we'd probably cut him, but we're not going to cut Tyler Johnson. It's just not going to happen. Sorry. If anything, they're going to trade him. Um, Somebody said the same guy said, "Bro, the Cardinals are terrible." Okay, this is a Phoenix Suns YouTube channel. Give me a second, guys. I apologize. I have to open the door here for my cat. Give me 1 second. All right, my apologies, guys. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties over here at Suns Geek. DeAndre says we look much better without Kaminsky. I will say this, guys. Kaminsky's had a couple quiet big games this season. Um, but I don't know. I sense that there's a Frank Kaminsky trade on the horizon. I don't know about you guys, but I do. Ryan says, I honestly give credit to our guys, but I feel it was more just a collapse on the Lakers than an outstanding comeback from the Suns. Yeah, that's actually a really good point, Ryan. Thank you for that comment. That's kind of what I was going to talk about all in this live stream. is this game was really on the Lakers. It wasn't the Suns comeback at all. It was really the Lakers collapse because most of this live stream I've talked about the Lakers. Um, I've talked about the Lakers statistically. Um, and again, guys, I'll sum it up here. Avery Bradley with 18 points. Like that's how you know your night went bad is when he scores 18 points. I used to love Avery Bradley, by the way. When he was with the Celtics, he was a good player. What do you think about the trade rumors? Asked DJ Mike. Yeah, there's a ton of trade rumors. I definitely want to address them in a future video. I mean, Kevin Love, Danilo Gallinari is a popular topic right now. Um, it's unpredictable, you guys. You never know who or who's going to be traded for who. I mean, look at the insane thing that happened last year. Remember the whole Dylan Brooks, Marshawn Brooks, Grizzlies Suns trade? You guys remember that? I made a whole video on it. And like that trade like never happened. And then we somehow ended up with Kelly Oubre, I think. Like you just never know, you guys. I think Danilo would be a good fit because again, I've been talking about Dario Saric. I've been talking about Frank Kaminsky. I feel like Dario would be a really good long-term backup, and I mean that in all the most respectful way possible. I feel like he'd be a great backup, but something right now just is not clicking for him. And I don't know. Maybe I'll address it in a video, you guys. I don't know. But thank you for that comment, Ryan. That was really good. And thank you, DJ Mike, for the question about the trade rumors. All right, let me get caught up here. DeAndre led the comeback. Gallinari would be nice for our team. I don't mind Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson is okay. I have no problem with him off the bench. Yeah, I mean, you can at least give him 12 minutes per game. And he has been very professional, by the way. I mean, he does a lot of like charity stuff for the Suns. He does a lot of like Suns events, knowing that he's not getting many minutes. So you got to give it up to him being a professional. Ryan says, I would like him a lot more if Monty could have them know their roles. He missed like two or three wide open threes that would have made a huge impact. He needs to know that he's not the shooter, but a defender. Well, that's the thing, you guys. The Suns just had a lot of missed threes in general. I mean, we had a lot of open shots late in the fourth, and you gotta wonder if they would have went in, that we would have won this game. So, I mean, I get what he's saying about Tyler Johnson missing threes and how that would have been a big impact, but the Suns just missed threes. They just missed a lot of threes down the stretch, and in a way, you can't really beat a 43-17 first quarter. I don't care how many points the Suns scored. They just, I don't know. um, Mega Giants 89 says Suns Lakers potential playoff match this year. Yeah, I mean, last time I checked, the Suns were like the ninth seed, and it's crazy how we went on an 8-game losing streak and we win two, and we're somehow like in the playoff hunt, kind of. So that's pretty cool, actually. I mean, fingers crossed. I was going to talk to you guys about that too. Let me pull up the Suns schedule real quick. Um, the Suns have like 7 upcoming games where I think they could win. Now, granted, believe it or not, the New York Knicks are playing a lot better um, as of late. But we have the Knicks on January 3rd. We have the Memphis Grizzlies, Sacramento Kings, the Orlando Magic, Charlotte Hornets, the Atlanta Hawks, and then the New York Knicks again. So we have a few games coming up here, guys, where we could really get on a win streak, maybe sneak into the 8th seed. That's just my opinion, of course. Obviously, there's going to be some games that are going to be tougher than we thought, and it could possibly be our next game against the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks have been playing really well lately. Um, and despite all the problems in New York, I think that New York team has some talent. Um, what's the Suns' biggest problem in your opinion? How much time do you guys got? Because the Suns have a lot of problems right now. Staying healthy is one. DeAndre Ayton being suspended is two. Missing open shots. We were a really good 3-point shooting team earlier this season, and now we're not. We need to improve our defense. So laundry list of issues for the Suns, but that's why I try to point out all the positives. Um, let's see. Kelly Oubre is proving that he is way more than a 40. I'm sorry. Kelly Oubre is proving that he is way more than that 40 game stretch last season. Yeah, Kelly Oubre has been huge, you guys. He's becoming the Suns' second star, and that position, in my opinion, should have gone to DeAndre Ayton. But since he got suspended and injured, the title of that has gone to Kelly Oubre. Like you think of the Phoenix Suns, you think of Devin Booker, and now you're starting to think Kelly Oubre. Valley boys stand up. What can I say? Tyler Johnson's expiring contract is necessary for any trade. He is too valuable. Yeah, I agree with. I hope I'm saying your name right, Han or Han. Uh, Saying Tyler Johnson's contract is necessary for any trade. He's too valuable. Yeah, I totally agree. Like I feel like Tyler Johnson probably will get traded this trade deadline, and his contract could help us swing somebody huge. You never know. We started great for our first 10 games, now looking like past season. I don't know about that, man, because I mean, the Suns are fighting for the 8th seed. We're a much better team. We have better ball movement. This isn't last season, you guys. Jaden says, "What's up, Suns Geek? I met you at Summer League this summer. I was working the event and met you by the trophy on the concourse." Yeah, what's up, Jaden? I remember you, man. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. I've seen you in the comments once before, so thank you for tuning into this live stream. If you're still here, Jaden, that's awesome that you reached out to me like that. And I'm planning on going back to Summer League. I've gone the past like 3 years. Summer League's always a blast. Thoughts on Devin Booker's performance tonight with the Lakers? Um, it's awesome that Devin Booker has scored 4 straight games of 30 plus points or more. I mean, Devin Booker seemed like the only player who like actually showed up in the first half. I don't know if it's because the Suns partied too hard in Los Angeles on New Year's. Um, but the Suns just came out really slow. Devin Booker seemed like the only one who was focused in this game. That's why he ended up with 30, 32 points. We need a power forward. Excuse me, I cannot talk. We need a power forward, says Kenyon. Yeah, I mean that's kind of why I go back to Dario Sarge. I've always been happy with Dario Sarge. I mean, I'm just talking about his career. I thought he played pretty well in Philadelphia. He obviously didn't really fit in Minnesota. The 2016 draft class is really bad, but he's one of those better players in the draft class. So I was really excited for Dario Saric. But lately, it just seems like things aren't clicking for him. I don't know if he just needs to go to the bench, but I also don't know if that would hurt his confidence and make him even worse. But maybe he'll snap out of it. He's had some pretty big games this year. Jaden says that he will be back at Summer League next year. Yeah, well, I'm definitely down to meet up, man. I'll be there, and as Summer League gets closer, I'll make announcements about it. Summer League's gonna be a blast. I gotta start saving money for that, to be honest. Would you agree that Steve Nash is the greatest Phoenix Suns player of all time? Um, I don't know, guys. This has always been a hard question for me because I'm so biased when it comes to the Suns. Like, there's so many great Phoenix Suns players out there. He's in my top five, but greatest of all time. I mean, Charles Barkley, Thunder Dan, Connie Hawkins, Alvin Adams, who never gets talked about. Like, I don't know, you guys. What are you guys saying? I'm gonna ask you guys that right now in the comments. Oh yeah, Kevin Johnson. Can't forget about Kevin Johnson. Also, you guys, I've kind of been slowly announcing it. I do want to do more live streams after each and every Phoenix Suns game. So let me know if you guys want me to do that. I have a lot of big things planned for 2020. And I really think that I'm going to do more live streams because it's a good way to interact with you guys. It's more consistent for the channel. Um, so let me know. Also, you guys, I made a recent video talking about Kelly Oubre scoring 7 threes and the Suns winning their last game against the Portland Trail Blazers. I think it's one of my better videos, so please go check that out. Um, and guys, just as always, make sure to click like because it really does help out my channel. Make sure to comment. Check out my other videos. But honestly, guys, I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else to talk about. It was just a horrible first half for the Suns, and the Lakers just absolutely dominated us. Let's just pretend that this game was against like the Timberwolves. We easily would have won this game. Even if the Timberwolves would have gotten off to a great start, I think we would have won. But this was against the Los Angeles Lakers, and they're one of the best teams in the NBA this year, and they have two NBA All Stars. That's how you guys sum it up. So I'm gonna end this live stream, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and and yeah, once again, guys, click like. And if you guys want more live streams, leave it in the comment section. I read every single comment. And as always, guys, if it has to deal with the Phoenix Suns, I'm going to make a video about it. And I'll see you guys next time. Happy New Year's 2020. And get active in the comment section, you guys. See you guys next time. Go Suns. Valley Boys, stand up.